Just a couple of comments, because I've heard it around the table and I just want to make it. The comment about can we compete with Windsor, London, and the Torontos? Can Windsor, London, and Toronto compete with Chatham, Kent? And when we look at what we have, and the price of housing, the price of land, the infrastructure costs, the cost of even building a new facility, we're very competitive, and they are having a tough time competing with our numbers. It's important that they're all over there doing their rides and going to these different countries. But if no one hears about Chatham, Kent, then how do we expect them to come? The other part, which I want to speak to the coordinator issue, is that, and Councillor Gooden, you touched on it a bit, if you utilize the embassy, that embassy is also now helping the Windsors, the Londons, and everybody else's. By us using our own coordinator, we try to get exclusivity rights so that they can't speak to others. So you try to make sure that the persons you've opened the doors with, you try to capture exclusivity so that you can continue those conversations. Because many a times, I know when we went to Korea and China, the embassy wanted to follow us on a couple of trips, and we kindly made it. We had the meetings on the weekend because they don't work weekends over there. So we had the meeting on the weekend so the embassy people wouldn't come with us. So we try to keep exclusivity when we make, through our coordinators, make efforts, because if they get in the door, same door we are, then they're liable to bring some other community into that. And we try to make sure we're protective of it. So there's a number of things, like it's a market out there, but I always say, can those larger centers actually compete with Chatham, Kent? And the answer is no, but we've got to get our message out there, which we're lacking. And Councillor King, you're absolutely right. Sometimes we got to pull the magic out of the hat and bring, because it is about employment opportunities. And not only does the employment opportunities come, it's a tax base for us on the investments they make in the facilities that they operate. So it's interesting.